Hey everybody, welcome to this vlog for this past week, and if not this past weekend. Very interesting week and weekend, if you will. I mean, if you've seen my videos before this, you might know that one of the situations I had to deal with this past weekend had to deal with my whole Wi-Fi situation. Now, first of all, before anybody says anything, no, I didn't lose my internet. It was more along the lines that when you watch the video, one of the videos that come before this basically said, entitled 6 Strikes is arriving this week. Basically, you'll see why. Why I had to deal with my Wi-Fi, but everything's back to normal now. I mean, I thought I was going to have to give an encryption key to my nephew when he comes over on Friday. That's not going to be the case. I'm not sure about this whole lease thing. I don't think that's going to be any problem now because it's been renewed and restored. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens in this upcoming week. But yeah, I had to deal with that. So basically, I had everything locked up, and now everything's free again. So we'll just see what happens. Anyway, what else happened this past weekend? Well, this past weekend, hold on for a second. I have to shut the door to the room there because the bird likes to make noise. Anyway, like I said, this past weekend was kind of a fun, interesting weekend. You see, a couple weeks ago, my aunt, Tracy, told my mom about this little Elvis tribute show that was coming to Tracy on Saturday. And basically, the guy that performed, he definitely didn't look anything like Elvis, but he sang close enough to it to be known as an Elvis impersonator or a tributer. So anyway, we went to go to this concert. Well, first of all, on Friday, I went to go take care of some stuff for my mom, the TID and stuff, as well as I got my hair cut, as you can see. Finally needed to get cut because from what you've probably seen in the other videos before that, it looks like a mop on my head. Anyway, we went to this met up on Saturday. We first started off in Wesley, California. We kind of stopped in Wesley to eat at what is known as the Wesley Hotel Bar and Grill. The Wesley Hotel Restaurant Bar and Grill. It's basically kind of separated into about 3 sections. One's like a family area, the other's a dining area, and in between both areas is a bar where you can drink beer and stuff and karaoke. Do karaoke. Well, we went there because, first of all, my niece, my 20-year-old niece, she works there. She didn't work on that Saturday, but the people knew she was there. Well, the people that work there know who she is. Of course, they hire her. Anyway, we went there, and me and my mom were going to take the directions that the Google map had given us, but instead we had to take a detour, and by taking the detour, we got to the Wesley Hotel restaurant quicker. So after that, we waited a little bit in the car for my aunt and uncle to arrive because they were coming from Tracy. They were coming from Tracy, California. So they arrived, and we went in and we ordered. Well, we went in, we sat down, and it was a very nice atmosphere. Although there was a couple of tables down from us, the family celebrated a 50th anniversary of, I guess, the grandparents or the senior citizens of the family. And boy, I think they loved to drink because they were drinking a lot of wine and stuff and talking very loudly. Anyway, besides that, we sat there, we ordered the food, we looked at what specials they have, because you know how you go into one of those kind of restaurants, and they have the specials just like lined up right here. You could read what those specials are for the day. So we go in, we order what's on it. And believe me, when my sisters, when my older sister and my niece said they serve you big proportions. She wasn't kidding. She was not kidding, because I got what was known as the tri-tip and rib special for that day. And oh my Lord, big potato. Well, you can have a choice of a side, like a potato, whatever, French fries. I got the potato, and oh my Lord, this is the biggest potato I've seen in a while. 4 tri-tip steaks, about this thick. 4 ribs, and I had to take the potato and the ribs home with me and finish them last night while I was watching the Oscars. I'm not lying, folks. Hold on for a second. Sorry about that. I had to let my dog out. It's very windy outside, so she might come in a little bit. But anyway, my Lord, these things were huge, ladies and gentlemen. It was a big plate. I had to finish the rest last night. My mom, she got what was known as the chicken and prawn, although she may get something else next time. And she couldn't finish it all. My aunt had to take hers, some of hers home, and my uncle's the only one that finished his. So anyway, we had it, and it was a very nice atmosphere. According to one of the girls that works, I guess it's a co-worker with my niece, she kind of says it's a little disorganized. And that's okay, you know. And that's well, it's not okay, but it's run by an older couple, and one of the waitresses is the wife of the owner, and she kind of looks like she's in her 70s or 80s. Then yeah, it's going to be a little expected. We also got a little bit of a treat. We got 4 little dishes of baklava. And the reason for this was because my aunt's birthday had passed a few weeks ago, but they decided to do, because I guess my uncle and my mom mentioned it, or my aunt mentioned it, the older lady decided to give us these little things free of charge. And we sang a little happy birthday to my aunt, whatever. Happy birthday to my aunt, you know, so on, whatever. It was fun, it was nice. And then after that, we left, we paid the bill, we left, went to Tracy, and we thought originally, okay, we're going to follow my aunt and uncle to the Grande Theater. Didn't happen because we were on the freeway and we kind of lost track of them, and it was getting night, and my mom was trying to contemplate and think, okay, why was this so much and theirs was so less, or something like that. So they ended up calling us, and so we all agreed to meet them at the house. We meet them at our house. We met there, switched cars. Ours, if you will, rode in one Jeep, or one truck, or Jeep, or whatever you want to call it, Ranger, and went to the Grande Theater. Got there just in time as the show was just starting. And it was fun. It was a really fun show. Like I said, the guy who was doing the Elvis part, he didn't look like Elvis, but he sang kind of close to him at times. Very, very close to what Elvis used to sing like. And it was funny. He interacted with the crowd. He even went out into the crowd all the way up to where we were. Not to us, but just all the way up to where we were. And he gave out scarves like Elvis used to do. And he gave a couple to 2 old ladies, 2 senior ladies. And then we had a couple of young girls. That one young girl got one, and then another girl kind of took one from him. I don't think he expected that. He's like, after she did that, he's going, whew, good thing my underwear is underneath my pants or something like that. You know, basically what it was, he had a scarf, an extra scarf, and he was going to wear it with this young girl, and you could tell they were drinking a lot. Took it, and he's like, okay, whoa, I didn't expect that, you know. It's like, good thing my underwear is in my pants. So anyway, he did a great job, and they went through all the different eras of Elvis's career. You know, when he started Vietnam in the movie, not Vietnam, but when he got into the service, in the movies, 60s, 70s, you name it. So they did all that, and that was cool. It was really nice. And it was really good, really well done. He took a picture with my mom and my aunt afterwards, and he's a tall dude, you can see that, but he's also like, I think in his 40s or something. But he did a decent job, there's no doubt. And one of the things they did was, they did a, what is it? Oh yeah, they did a few songs in between, because he had to go like get an entire outfit change. So they had to do several different songs that were not Elvis related, like songs from Buddy Holly, the Zombies, Marty Robinson, if you will. You know, they did all these songs where he would take breaks and do this and that. So it was, I mean, they did everything, like I said, all the moments from different eras of his career, like the 68 comeback special, the Aloha special, you name it. Anyway, after that, we went back to their place for a while, and they watched a Magic Mystery Tour documentary that my aunt had recorded on demand. And we were watching that, and I was getting tired. I was falling asleep. I think the food had was starting to put me to sleep a little bit, and I also was up early that day too, so I was starting to go like that a little bit. So, and I fell asleep on the way home. Go figure. But anyway, we had a good time. We texted my niece a couple of times when we were waiting for my aunt and uncle to show up at the restaurant. She said, "Oh, that's nice. Oh, try this or try that." They'll kind of give us a recommendation. So, yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. It was really neat. It was a good time. You know, we went from here to there, here to there, here to there, here to there, you know. We just, just had fun. You know, going from here to there, and going back. It's fun. But yeah, we're thinking of probably getting back together with them in the next few weeks for, I think, the Pink Floyd Laser Extravaganza or something like that. It's also coming, so that ought to be neat. If it's going to be at the day and time my aunt's hoping it's going to be. So yeah, we had a good time. I mean, it was nice, good time had by all. And what was funny about this is the last time we got together to see something at the Grande Theater in Tracy, the people were against anybody taking flash photography, or doing video, like what I'm doing right now. They were against that. And I wasn't sure exactly if they were going to be against it again, so for some of the video you may see, it's going to be complete, because I did film a little bit at that concert on Saturday. There's going to be some darkness in some of them. You'll hear the music, but there'll be some darkness, because I wasn't sure, and then later on in the next few, which will all be in a playlist. This playlist you can check out. You'll see exactly what's going on, but yeah, it was, again, we had a good time, we had a fun time, nothing really bad or anything. But it was kind of surprising to me that we got to take pictures and video this time around, but not the last time. And I'm thinking perhaps it's because the ushers were younger. They were younger than me at times, so I'm thinking they were like, you know what? We're just doing our job. Let them do what they want, because there's not much you can really do about it. And I think the other people that do Monday through Fridays are a little bit more stricter. Just my opinion. So anyway, we did that. Then we came home, went to church the next day, and mostly we relaxed for the rest of the day. We went to church, came back, had some soup, relaxed a little bit, then watched the Oscars and finished up the food we couldn't finish up the day before that we got from the Wesley Hotel restaurant. Overall, it was a fun time, and that's about it. Like I said, the only complications that I had was the fact that I was trying to secure my Wi-Fi because of this whole new ruling that's going down this week. So, again, you guys can check that out, check that video out if you want to, but hopefully things will be alright. I mean, it's unsecure now. I mean, it's like I said, when you think about it, you got all these other places, fast food places and cafes that give you free Wi-Fi, and they're not getting in trouble or anything. And there are people like our neighbors have one of the routers with free Wi-Fi, so just have to see what happens. But that's all I'm going to say. Thank you for watching this vlog. Comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll talk to you all later.